the opening gun, UNC did not let a moment go by. Hit a three, but Duke with a quick response to make it a 2-point game. Ooh. And UNC with back-to-back threes to start the half, and it is a 1-point game. So, excuse me, I was hooking up my live chat for the UFC fights, simultaneously going with wait a second. I don't know if was I just taking out my audio? I think it missed me updating you. So it's 41-40 now, Duke. I think my audio just had an issue. If you didn't hear me to begin the half, UNC came out lightning fast, hit a three. It was a 2-point game. Duke responded, made it 41-37. UNC goes right back down to 4, gets a three, makes it a 1-point game, the closest it's been the entire game, to my knowledge. And Duke hits a three. In the corner, another 3-point attempt, no good. Duke gets it back, moving it quickly up the floor. And it looks like there was a foul, and update you with the score now. Let me know in the chat, is that the closest it's been the entire game? As UNC goes down by 7 again. Driving and, hits a pretty jumper to make it a 5-point game. UNC has no quit in them, but Duke has their foot on the gas pedal. Something is going on with my audio and camera, and I'm trying to get myself back. There we go. And right as I do that, I miss UNC getting it to a 3-point game again. Looks like he did something to his hand. I don't know what. Regardless, once again, a 3-point game. Oh, he got hit in the eye as he was driving in. Yeah. I was wondering, did he do something to his eye as well? And it wasn't his hand. He thought he was, or is he bleeding? I couldn't tell, but he's back out there. Trimble, of course, the hero of the first game. Yeah, something weird happened at the beginning of the second half here. I couldn't get my camera and my audio to load, but looking good now as they show. Boozer in the crowd. Supporting his boys out there, putting on a show tonight. Did they ever not? Duke and UNC. Driving, tries the jumper, and he misses just in and out. And the rebound goes to Duke, getting it down the floor fast. Top of the key. Throws it out to the left. UNC not giving up an inch. Kicks it back out to the left. Three-pointer, and good Lord. What a shot. Caden Boozer, 7 points so far tonight. And we're back at a 6-point game. I'm updating the score for you now. Looks like we had a foul on Duke. And we are about to go to a timeout. Just over 15 minutes to go. I want to know, who are you all going with to win it all? That is my question for the chat. If you had to pick today, at least, who are you going with? I was wondering about that. Okay. Those of you just jumping on, welcome. I am your host for the evening, Steve. And, yeah, we're watching some hoops. That's what we do here. Some sports. Never hurt nobody. Getting ready to want to know what y'all are doing after the game. Can't wait to take a walk with my pup, who still acts like a pup, even though she's a big 2-year-old today. But still, while she has puppy-like qualities, doesn't bite my girl's hair anymore, and I'm very thankful for that. They're showing all their propaganda. This TV timeout. Don't hate me, I'm just the messenger. UNC with a fast start to this half, but Duke is not letting up. It was a 1-point game. All of a sudden, it is back to a 6-point game. And this match, I mean, if you're Duke and you lose, what happens? Does it really change much for them? I think so. I think losing a second time to UNC, especially on your own floor, they're trying to make it it was just a fluke loss the first time kind of thing here, but UNC is showing they can be stifled. As I say that, UNC turns it over. Duke quickly trying to move it up the floor and get some points. Transition. And the three does not go down, but Duke gets the bound. Off the three-pointer they didn't get and kicks it over. Another attempt. Drains it. My goodness. So UNC back down by 9. What was that shot? Misses it, and Duke right back up the floor with it. 9-point lead, and the ball. For the start they had to the second half, you got to love where Duke is right now. They're taking really good shots. That one just misses. UNC driving inside, and they have the ball ripped away, and he's going to hit that. Easy finish. Gets the dunk, and folks, it's an 11-point game. If UNC loses, where do you think that they end up as a seed in the tournament? I feel like, they're hyped, and they should be. 11-point lead. I think UNC, you'd have to watch how they do in the ACC tourney first, but I feel like they're I could see them around, definitely in the top 10 as a seed. But there's been 2 UNC teams to show up this year. The sloppy one, like tonight, that just gave up another 3 to make it 58-44, and the one that played lights out and won the last game. So just as I was about to update the score, I'm doing it again. I am doing it again. Didn't see how much time was left, but does UNC have enough time down by 14 now? I don't know. It'll be a tough. It's asking a lot to come back from that. Thank you all for jumping on, though. UNC and Duke both are trying to get 25th and 28th victory this year. So far, not been UNC's night. I mean, they at one point started the half only down by 5, got it to a 1-point game, but that was as close as they cut it, and all of a sudden it's not been good since then. Yeah, I knew it was around the 13-minute mark, so can UNC mount a miraculous, monumental, monstrous comeback. I don't know. Down by 14 right now. Checking some results for UFC. There was also Misfits on tonight, I believe. Actually, I don't know who the main event is of that. I know that Pearl Gonzalez is fighting. That's all I know about that. Great main card tonight. Raul Roses taking on Rob Font. I have Raul winning that one. It'll be a war. I think people are counting Rob out, but yeah. And Michael Johnson should get it done. I think, you know what? I'm taking RoboCop to win tonight. The Ritter's going down, I believe, and best is blessed, baby. Oh, wow. Alberto beat Ricky by sub. Is that the first sub or KO? No, we had one other. Luke Fernandez lost by KO. So we're back to the action. 13:03 to go. And if you're UNC, I mean, what do you do here? You've been very inconsistent all night shooting. They have the ball knocked out of bounds. Defensively, you've been smothered. Every time you've had momentum, it's been ripped away from you. They really need their... I think the game plan should be try and get physical here, get some points inside, and show them, hey, we're not going away easily. You definitely have to get loose and hit some threes. Tries to do that and has it stolen. This could be, this could change the game. And a foul. So, it's a huge possession, man. If they find a way to go up by 16 or 17 points, we're getting close to 10 minutes left in this one. I think that could be all she wrote. Where are they showing? Krauts. Yeah, that is Chris Paul. 58-44. Misses, but gets the bound. Kicks it out. Is he going to hit the three? Oh, my goodness. Loses it, and man, this has been the story of the night. Just missed opportunities for UNC. Very dangerous pass. But Duke still contains it. And gets the points. Almost threw that one away with a bad pass, but leads to layup to make it the highest margin it's been all night, 16-point game, and they're getting down the floor fast again. Ooh. And a foul. That couldn't have gone any better for Duke, that UNC possession right there, and I was just going to tell you it's a 16-point game, but I think that's about to change. We're at the 12-minute mark. So UNC with 11:51 left in this game. What do you do? Can they do anything? This has just been, this half has gone way worse than the first. I think Duke's out here making a statement tonight. Of course, on deck we have Alabama and Auburn. Not quite as big a game, but still always some fireworks with that matchup. The SEC, there's it's still wide open. Some teams to do something. Can any of them take out Florida? I don't think so. I'm taking Florida to cruise to the SEC title, but Alabama's slippery. And tonight we have Arizona taking on Colorado. On the road, I mean, Colorado, they're almost 5 games above 500. We'll see what happens. But I expect Arizona to take care of business. I'm going to say by at least 10 points. They should get it done. Should get it done. The way Duke is playing tonight and the way they played against UVA, I just feel like in this situation down the stretch, in recent years, Duke hasn't looked as good, but I trust them in the tournament more than I do Arizona. I want to trust Arizona more, but can I? That is the real question here. So we have the action back on our screen. Duke. I mean, if they get, I feel like another basket, especially a 3, that might ice this one. They have him trapped in the corner. He's out. It's an inside and turnover. Right when UNC really needed one. I don't think you need 2. I think you need a 3 right now. You need to really push the tempo, seize this moment, quiet the crowd. And they draw the foul. Okay. Ohio State got a win today. So, yeah, I definitely think they're first 4 in. Updating the score for you. Still a 16-point game. And the foul. It just occurred to me, 10-point run for Duke. Shire coaching them up well tonight. He knows they're on the cusp as they review trying to see who it went off of going out of bounds. If you like college sports, I'm here with plenty of action. I have something I'm dropping next week with college baseball, as well as some combat content, as I was saying. Soccer, water polo, squirrels on water skis, you name it. We have it on Steve ESPN. I mean, UNC, they've been so inconsistent tonight. It's hard for me to believe that they can mount a run here, take over, down a man. I mean, yeah, they're down a considerable name tonight. As you see on screen, yeah, without Caleb Wilson, there's a clear difference. It's looking good for Duke. They get the call, so what does that mean, folks? I don't know. I think with 11:10 to go, like I said, I'm standing by at Duke. It's a 3. Could be over. Oh, and he was wide open. 63-44. I might put this one too far out in front of UNC and right on cue. A turnover. UNC does manage to get the ball back and get an easy dunk. He really needed that, but Duke, man, still up by 17, despite Trimble scoring off of an easy dunk. Going inside, misses, gets the bound, can't get it to go down. Duke, 3 rebounds in a row, and they get the points. Back to a 19-point game. Yeah, I think this one's over, folks. Sad to say for me. It just showed Ken Jeong in the crowd. Didn't he go to UNC and Duke? So he's like an Asian Snoop Dogg going for every team. And a foul on the pass. And UNC tonight just outmanned. Rebounds not going their way. Duke more physical. Everything is going the Dukies' way. Yeah, I knew that was Ken Jeong. And a foul going inside. And they keep going back to Ken Jeong. Yeah, he graduated in 1990 from Duke. But I swear I remember seeing that he went to medical school at Duke, but I thought he also, did he transfer from UNC? Or so I might have that wrong. I don't know. Showing all the banners. Will UNC be able to mount a comeback? Not giving up another rebound. Although they do get it back. Manage to drive down and lose it. Don't get the basket. Duke going inside and goes out off of... No, he saves it. What a save, dude. And the dunk. A lot just happened there. They are dominating in offensive rebounds tonight. Duke is... They're putting it on UNC. Well, what do you think, folks? Duke just stayed composed there, almost losing it, and they save the out of bounds. Drive in, get the biggest lead of the night, 21 points. That's not good, folks. I hate to do this update. We have 8. How much time is left? Big man driving in, loses it. And was that a turnover? Man, 20 points off turnovers, 13. I think that's a 12-5, not 13-5, but good Lord, man. Point is, Duke is absolutely owning this game. Just under 8 minutes left. We'll go to a TV timeout, it looks like, but folks, it looks like the Dukies are going to walk out of here with a big win. I mean, as I look at scoring updates, I did Duke by 4, Duke by 6, Duke by 14, Duke by 16, now by 21. What does this mean? Especially if Arizona goes in tonight and struggles against Colorado. I feel like that's not a good look. If they go get a win by 15 or more, that's a different story. That's right, Cody Garbrandt is fighting tonight. Oh, so it's back-to-back Cody's, Brundage, and then Garbrandt, and then the main card. I gotta get my Red Bull fix. Stay up for this. I haven't streamed a UFC card this year. I took a month off for personal reasons. I definitely wanted to do something by now, but I know I have one in the works for the London card. So I have a buddy of mine from Jacksonville, fights out of Jacksonville, I should say. He's not from here, but going to be supporting him. The Lerone Murphy card coming up at the end of this month. So with just under 8 minutes to go, I think this one is going to safely go to Duke. They get some revenge for that first game, but of course, people are going to be saying, well, we were down a man. Do you think that they'll meet each other again down the line? What's your pick for? I was asking you earlier about who's going to win the championship, but we'll start out with the ACC. Who do you think is going to take the ACC title home this year? So Duke up 67-46. And another turnover, man. They are just killing them. Goes inside. Soft touch. Nails it. 23-point lead, folks. Yeah, I think it's... Are you just wrapping up the stream now? I give credit to UNC for the first half, how well they played, and really they had a hell of a start to the second half, but just ever since, man, all the credit goes to Duke. Out-rebounded them, forced more turnovers, shot their lights out. He takes a corner three there, misses it. UNC does get it back. And a wide-open three missed by UNC. 6.5 to go, still a 23-point game. So what does this do for UNC going forward? You're going to have to make a statement in the ACC tournament. Duke certainly has made theirs to end the regular season. But this is no fluke. I mean, the way they put it on UVA, who's, of course, today took it to Tech, beat their rivals comfortably. So we are down to 6:05 to go, and yeah, you can see UNC knows they know it's over. But I mean, Duke, they have to go do it in the tournament now. That's the thing, is you be the king of the regular season. I hate to drop a stray in here directed towards Josh Allen, but you know, got to show up in the big game. So Duke with the rebound off of missed three-pointer by UNC. Chance to get it to a 27 or 28-point game. Gets it inside. Nice setup. Oh, almost a soft touch to get it to 27-point game. Instead, it's 71-48. putting a question in the chat right now. It's pretty much garbage time, so I figure why not see what y'all think? I'm going to go with Duke. 71-50. So Duke just trying to chew up the clock. 4:20 left. I think it's safe to say that UNC is going home unhappy, but what would have happened if Wilson played in this game, honestly? I feel like Duke still would have won it, but who am I? Yeah, so Duke, number 1 seed. UNC, number 4 in the tourney. That's what they're saying. Yeah, I think that's fair. God, I hope Miami goes on a run like they did in football. Do it for Carson Beck. Hits the 3, so it's a 20-point game, but with under 4 minutes to go. Guys, let me know what you think about the stream. If you like me doing basketball, or if you want me to stick to doing combat streams, football, wherever you think I'm best. I want your feedback. I also want to hear why I'm not good at other things. I'm going to be doing them all regardless. I'm going to be here, baby. Streaming for life. I'll be doing edits for this and should have that done before the weekend is over. Like I said, look out for a new interview coming soon. I'm for both of my shows. $73-53. Crazy, man. I think they got it to a 1-point game to start the half out. It looked promising for all 30 seconds. The stars were out tonight for this one. Has Belichick has he been to one of these games before? Or is he still in seclusion, plotting his revenge for being snubbed by the Hall? Love or hate the man. I just, how could you not put him in? Roger Craig definitely deserved it. I'll say that. Is that the greatest 49er running back ever, you think? I think so, as much as I love Frank Gore. So guys, we were getting ready to wrap this one up. Duke is about to walk out of here with very impressive win tonight. Dominated in the paint. Shot, I don't know if I would say shot the lights out of UNC, but they made the shots that mattered. And they, the points off turnovers, that was an insane stat. So across the board, hell of a night for the Dukies. They go into the tournament clearly the best team in the ACC right now. Number 1 seed shaping up to be UNC will be number 4. Miami looking good at number 22, but then they go in there today, lose to Louisville. UVA soundly beats Virginia Tech. It's anybody's game right now, man. Once UNC recovers from this one, they're going to watch the tape and they're definitely going to have some things to correct, but I don't think they're going to go quietly in the ACC tournament. Duke, I hate to say it, I think best team in the country. Maybe everyone will agree with me. At the end of the night, if Arizona fumbles this one against Colorado, as we are down to 2.5 minutes, 17-point game. This one has to hurt, but what are you going to do? Go recover. Duke at the top of the key, driving in, misses, but a foul called. 2:09 to go. So USC did beat LSU in women's hoops. That was a great game. This is the first. There would have to be a miraculous comeback. So I think he can afford to miss that. Hits the second. They show Boozer's father in the crowd definitely looks pleased. All Duke fans have to be. You know, Shire's saying exactly what I'm saying. We haven't done anything yet. Tournaments where you prove yourself. UNC misses the 3, but there's a foul that I missed. Going straight from this to the fights after I turn this off. I also want to look up the Misfits card and see who's on it. I know nothing about it. Duke just throwing it across the court to each other. Draining clock. I'm 74-59 and the slam. The icing on the cake right there, folks. UNC does get a slam of their own in response. It's like they're saying we're capable, but we know we're missing something. Duke is definitely a better team tonight, but you have to respect UNC fighting to the very last minute like that. But yeah, impressive performance tonight by Duke at home. Game one came down to final 30 seconds, and UNC hit a game winner. All eyes were on this rematch tonight, and Duke certainly did not squander the opportunity. And we're going to see how the seeds play out going forward. Nice block by UNC in garbage time. 76-61. Okay, so BC did beat Notre Dame. Clemson beat Tech by 3. Wow. I had that game on earlier. I didn't see how it ended. Duke poised to just run the clock out. FSU beat SMU, some other scores. In the ACC, Stanford with a 1-point win on the road against NC State. How about that? What a night for Duke. They get it done. The final score will be it looks like 76-61, and does this change your mind about the best team in the country? Do you think it was Duke all along up to this point? I don't know. So it is official. Duke by 15. And what a night. They absolutely put it on UNC in this game tonight, from pillar to post. Very impressive win by the Dukies. Going forward, who knows? But I think Duke's the best team in the country right now, and that's coming from a lifetime Duke hater. So, thanks for tuning in, everybody. Definitely want to post that poll on my YouTube and give more people a chance to see it for who has the best chance to win the ACC. I think easily Duke should, but time will tell. Down a man tonight. UNC loses by 15. No Caleb Wilson. They were just across the board. I couldn't even believe it was a 1-point game to start the second half, but you got to give it to John Shire. He has them coached up well, and they're doing their fluff piece interviews right now. But, Shire's he's probably not pleased knowing him as a coach. I think that he's going to go in there and be like, guys, there were some holes there, and they're going to just, if they're professionals, shut up and listen, not go, yeah, coach, we dominated them. No, that's what champions do. You go in, you listen to your leader and say, okay, this is where we're going to correct things, and we're going to leave nothing out there. And so far, they've done that. They've conquered the regular season. They just beat the team that beat them earlier in the year, their arch rival. Can they do it in the tournament? We'll find out, guys, and there's plenty more content coming from yours truly. For that, I cover all sports. I cover everything like a bald tarp So, yeah, come on back. Have a good night. Best is blessed.